I'm being brought to etheric chords. It's being compared to their consciousness chords, high tones now through both ears. They're consciousness chords that are like fetal chords. They're etheric womb chords. Taking in greater pulses of light from there, your pulses of light and your pulses of nutrition. So being fed more by the higher light, and the sound frequencies, sound really feeding you as well. You're growing more like a flower does, like a tree does, like a plant does. You're able to make use of the light and sound within your body in new ways to bring new kinds of nutrition for your body. So you're connecting deeply with plant hormones. And that's partly what your work with the shop has done, being reminded of the different kinds of produce, of fruits, of vegetables, the fruits of the earth. I am really getting tomatoes very pronounced, the skin of the tomatoes, the seeds of the tomatoes, and how each fruit or vegetable absorbs different rays of light. As you connect with these fruits and vegetables, you can connect with the pure rays of what their greater collective intention is to bring in, and what they bring as a seed. As a seed and a flower and fruit into this world, because they bring in the rays of the colors that they flower into. Which is how they feed the humans and the animals. So it's connecting with that color and the energy of that color. So the red and the ruby red, really important for grounding and stabilizing and connecting with the crystalline core of the earth as the earth ascends. So that color, that ray becoming more pure. And as you connect with the red, it's connecting with the green as well, the higher energies of the green and the emerald, and shining with new lighted facets, the diamond and the golden energy weaving there. So that's connecting with the heart as well. So you're merging with these energies to plant a new kingdom. You're planting a new kingdom in this way. It's part of your own evolutionary process. There's a merging that you're doing with the crystals that are part of the earth, that are part of the soil of the earth. So blending this new energy with these crystals. To grow with new intention, to grow into a fuller state, a fuller evolutionary embodiment of what it is to be the fruits of the earth. The nourishment that people gain from this energy is something that you are able to set a lighted intention into. And it's through intention and intended visualization, even if you're not able to see, but you're able to plant the layers of this new consciousness within the earth. It's part of the lighted reverberation of the higher energy that's opening and growing and feeding. It's part of merging with the energy and consciousness of ascended Gaia herself. Tara, I am getting Tara as well. So it is 5D and 7D and higher. It's part of feeding the lighted intention into the earth. It's how the earth feeds her children. I am getting it's all walks of life. So I am getting giraffes as well. So lots of African animals that we know from Africa. So gorillas, zebra as well, gazelles, lots of different animals. You're able to feed with new light, which helps the collective of these animals, the soul collective, to grow and expand and evolve here. So you're able to feed into the unity consciousness that's growing within the planet, and different vibrations and bubbles of love, to feed them, to remove. This is helping to remove fear, from the greater animal collectives and kingdoms. This is part of the immense, proportional, immense proportional. It's like a military campaign, but it's what you were designed to do here. It's part of your higher mission. That has it. There's a lot written for it. I'm seeing great scrolls being unfolded now for you. You're able to align, with the consciousness of light that's opening within the axis, uh, penundrum. There are new words coming in, to describe the axis of the Earth, and the twisting and spiraling axis of the Earth as it takes in new streams of light. So you're able to connect. It is the higher and the lower aspects of the grid. It's the grid, but I am seeing the tree of life, the above and below merging as one within the core. So it's part of merging, the northern and southern hemispheres of the planet, how the planet receive different, waves and aspects of light, depending on the seasons. So this is part of merging, the seasonal consciousness into a unity consciousness, to be aware of the cycles in its wholeness, in its unity, in full acceptance of the cycles. So, but in this way, you're bringing light in pulses to the entire planet. I'm sort of seeing a spinning sparkler, spinning energy that radiates out in many sparks. So bringing light all around spherically and multidimensionally. So you're utilizing, the memory of the water on the planet. The primordial cosmic memory of the water on the planet, that has seeds, from many star systems inside and outside the galaxy. So these are newborn crystalline seeds that you're able to connect with and open. They're sort of like diamond eggs that have been planted that are opening. They're being shown to me like plastic eggs from Easter. And inside there is a flurry of original cosmic, founder intentions, desires, blueprints, different pathways, for the Earth to progress, and it's up to you to decide to choose which lighted, pathway is the best at this time, for the Earth as a whole. There are many gentle pathways, of higher colors and rays and sounds, that you can choose from, and you'll be drawn to them magnetically. It will be you personally choosing, but you'll know which ones because you'll be drawn to them, and they will take you. You will merge with this stream, and they will take you, in a very accelerated way into the new world that it is that you've set the intention, you've chosen to create with, and you will suddenly merge there and be there, and you will feel there. You will feel the destination. And that's part of merging with that energy and creating it here. You've already merged with the consciousness, the higher consciousness that is the ascended earth. So as you feel this this microbiome within you, it expands to become the macrobiome that you are one with, and you're sort of feeling all of the parts and the pieces of humanity in the animal kingdoms all across the planet already ascended. So you're making peace with all of these beings. It's sort of like hushing all of the children that exist and have existed and will exist, and they are all a part of you. So you're finding the gentleness and the calmness and compassion within all of the waves of the energy within your systems and within your body. So it's you're sort of calming that energy within your skin, within the layers of you. And that helps. It helps the peace and the rising of the light within the earth. Do you have any questions about any of this that's come through so far? There have been different ways for animals to hide and camouflage and blend in. They've chosen certain colors to appear as frightening to others, certain colors or shapes to hide out of fear. So all of these expressions will be changing, and you're playing an immense, significant part in calming the animals, the animal kingdom, the collectives of animals, and bringing through that heart energy that merges with more of who they are. So they're not on guard in a sense. They're more connected to their heart. They can relax, and instead of continuing to move around the earth is not. It's not truly natural. There's a lot of fear that causes the animals to move and keep moving around. You're going to be part of their standing still, their ability to relax and receive the light, receive the purity of the light within their hearts. And once this catches fire, it will spread. The warmth will spread within the hearts of the entire collective, the entire kingdom of these animals. And there will be a great peace. And they will then connect with their soul's expression, their collective soul's expression, because they won't have to be food and fodder for others. They're able to choose more on their own how they can be and play and create and serve humanity in a greater way, in a higher way, instead of learning through fear. So there is a great expansion with the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom, and how they interact, and how they're giving and taking from one another, how that is shifting, and how their new colors are expressing from themselves. So see and feel what animals you're drawn to, what animals come to you, whether in dream time, whether in your intended imagination, intended imaginal realm, whether it's just a knowing, or whether they might come to you in the physical waking dream landscape. See what you're drawn to, what comes to you. There's a lot of movement, running and chasing, so much done out of fear, predatory action. So all of that is dissolving as you settle. You're helping everyone to settle It isn't just one by one or piece by piece. You're helping the higher blueprints to settle. And this is a complete overhaul of the nervous system. It is a greater awareness of the higher light, a greater knowing of the higher light, a greater settling. I am seeing and hearing you hush the greater collective, which settles the entire blueprint, the entire nervous systems of so many. And it's only when these collectives are able to settle and you can settle and ground into your body, into your being, and hold, you're sort of like Noah's Ark itself. You're holding the collective of animals, the collective of the plant, animal, tree kingdoms. You're holding them with you, holding them in your bosom, to relax, to feel loved, to be love, to finally be love. And when they feel loved, they're able to open to new creation, to new ways of being, to new prospects of excitement. There's so much playfulness that's going to be able to be opened. So much higher light, higher God light coming in, higher streams coming in to create with, higher colors and sounds. This is part of bringing to life the new rainbow diamond system, of the new consciousness grid of the new earth. You are working in, it is more 7D, because you're helping to bring forward, the 5D, 5D energy, 5D density for the planet. But you're holding that space on a larger level, within your belly, within your womb. There are a lot of children that you're having a hand in in birthing, in incarnating, in merging with their, in merging with the eggs, and the fetuses that they are going to, finally join not just their human family but cosmic family here on Earth. So there's a great influx of light, that you're here to recognize these children, these rainbow children, and finally welcome them in, to show them it's time, to show them it's okay, and to align, to merge streams so that they're able to finally, draw down and bring down, and ground this energy here, to finally merge and crystallize within the wombs of new mothers. They are like new crystals. They're going to crystallize. I'm seeing them sort of like geodes, to crystallize here. And there is such peace. Your energy and your abilities now go into, the duration of the pregnancy of mothers all across the planet, and their experience, their shift in merging and being within their own body, within new safety, brand new safety, to welcome these children in. It's a merge. It's a merge with the mother, the soul, and the child, the physical, incarnation of the child, so that they are one, that they are not separate, and that's bringing a higher, divine feminine intuition, intuitive knowing, and that releases the bounds, and the bindings of fear that has been present. Any sort of worry regarding the baby, any sort of worry regarding, the safety of the mother. So this new solar embodiment for you really helps to stabilize that energy, within yourself, and to open your own belief system into receiving and accepting, this new prominence, this new, stepping forward of what it is that you're capable of doing, not just capable, but designed to do here in this now.